views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio. What dreams may come. Are you seeking personal guidance? Transformation Talk Radio presents Psychic World with John G. Sutton. One of Britain's top clairvoyants is your spiritual guide. Call in 1-800-930-2819.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Psychic World. I am John G. Sutton, and with me this evening is my incredible co-host, the remarkable Countess Starella. Ladies and gentlemen, the Countess.
Greetings, fellow time travelers.
Welcome on board, Countess, and here we are. This is only our second show on Transformation Talk Radio, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Psychic World and how you can interact and enjoy our happy encounter. It will be happy, will it not, Countess?
Always blissful, joyful, ecstatic.
Right, well, first of all, let me tell you, this show is all about you. It's about your hopes and dreams, your aims, ambitions, and very life itself. What you want to discuss, you can call in and speak to myself or Countess Starella, and we will hopefully help you achieve all that's possible in this often difficult world. The numbers to call is 800-930-2819, or you can call 401-322-9091. Countess, would you like to explain just for a second, how we're going to help people tonight?
Tonight we will give you insight, encouragement, inspiration, answers to some of your most pressing questions, and you are in a safe, loving environment here where it is perfectly okay to be your authentic self.
That's remarkable. I'm sure that we are going to do all that. And this evening we've got a special little theme for the first quarter of the show. We're going to talk a little bit about the inspiration of poetry, what I call the poetry of the soul. Because as a poet myself, I feel that what I'm trying to do is to capture a certain something, a certain essence that will touch the very soul of the people that I'm writing for. And all my work as a writer started very early in life when I became enchanted by the most brilliant writer that I've encountered, and that was Edgar Allan Poe. Now, Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston, Massachusetts in 1809. And in his short life, because he died when he was aged 40, he wrote some of the most remarkable works that really sparked my imagination as a boy, because at the time, people of my age will remember there was a series of Gothic horror films coming out like The Fall of the House of Usher and The Telltale Heart, and of course the film probably based on his most famous work, which was not in fact a book, but it was a poem called The Raven. I'll just read you the first verse, just the first verse of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over a many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing more." But it was, of course, the Raven. And the Raven saith, "Nevermore." A Gothic poem that certainly sparked my imagination. Do you recall that poem, Countess?
Yes, my mother was madly in love with Edgar Allan Poe and also Vincent Price, who featured prominently in many of the films connected to Poe's legacy. I actually met Vincent when I was very young, and what a character. He was a great art and literature aficionado as well.
He was also a great cook, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. So was Boris Karloff.
It must be something about people who appear in horror films. They have to be good cooks. I remember reading that Vincent Price was a brilliant cook, and there is a wonderful reading by Vincent Price of The Raven that is available if anybody wants to have a look. It's on YouTube, The Raven, read by Vincent Price. But we're going to have a poem by Edgar Allan Poe read by the Countess. Please read it to us, Countess. What are you going to read us?
A dream within a dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?
Brilliant, Countess. Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? And that was written around about 1830. How far before The Matrix was that? We're talking about poetry that touches the soul. That certainly touches something. The English, probably the master of them all, was William Shakespeare, the poetry of the soul. And I'm going to read a poem by William Shakespeare now. It's a sonnet, and this is written in a certain style, but it touches something, and it's lived forevermore because it's nearly 400 years old. I'm going to read you Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. That's about the eternal life of a lady. It's not about a summer's day. It's about the beauty that shall never fade, because Shakespeare has captured it in a poem. I also write poetry, and I do my best to reach out to people. So what I would like you to do this evening is call in and speak to myself or Countess Starella, 800-930-2819. Or you can call 401-322-9091. We're now going to listen to a poem that I wrote. And last week we played the song Flowers. This week we're going to play the poem that the song was based on. This is the poem Flowers by John G. Sutton. Could we please play Flowers? Flowers in the fields, wild roses grow, God's way of letting us know the most beautiful things sent from above. Flowers show us the power of love. I was just a child, aged only 3, out in the garden by the old oak tree. Picked some daisies growing there free, made a little posy for my dear mummy. As I gave them to Mum, said, I love you. These are the flowers, I picked them for you. was 18 years, she was sweet 16, the loveliest girl I had ever seen. She held my hand, my heart beat fast. I had found the one for me at last. That Valentine's Day, the roses were red. Gave them to my girl with love, the card said. On our wedding day, my bride wore white. The flowers were glorious colours so bright. She held my hand, yes I will, yes I do. Together forever with a love so true. Her pink bouquet she threw to a friend. That night we knew our love would never end. Through the years gave her flowers to say, our love is true, just like our wedding day. Each Valentine's the roses were red, sent them to her with love, the card said. Anniversaries came, the silver and gold. Time passed, but dreams don't grow old. Our children all grown sent us flowers to say to our mum and dad on your special day. But time is a thief, and to all it will come, the final journey for us had begun. Now we lie side by side, our spirits are free, and the flowers above are placed there with love. Flowers in the field, wild roses grow, God's way of letting us know the most beautiful things sent from above. Flowers show us the power of love.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
ACT, Advanced Cell Training, is a restorative self-healing process that has been helping people overcome incurable disease and chronic illness for over a decade. ACT is a simple training process that may dramatically improve your health. Maybe you've been ill for many years and spent thousands of dollars seeing doctors and specialists, only to fall into an endless cycle of relief and relapse. Perhaps you've realized that doctors may have helped you, but they haven't been able to heal you. Now you are seeking to try something different, something that delivers better and lasting results. Your body truly can heal itself. Visit AdvancedCellTraining.com. That's AdvancedCellTraining.com and heal yourself today.
Tune in to The Michelle Bond Show. Awaken to a new reality each Tuesday on TransformationTalkRadio.com at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern for leading-edge empowering knowledge and information which gives hope to everyone from the healthy to the health challenged, and learn the latest complementary and alternative healing modalities. This new reality will introduce you to an unlimited world of possibilities with the gumption to take epic action for your life. Visit themichellebondshow.com and step into your new reality.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker Sue London. Thursdays on TransformationTalkRadio.com at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
Welcome back to Psychic World. I am John G. Sutton, and with me this evening is Countess Starella. That was a wonderful poem, Countess, you read us earlier. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going to take callers now. As I say, if you'd like to call in, please do. You can call in on 800-930-2819. We'll be delighted to hear from you. Can I please speak to Shaxi Naz, please?
Hi, John. Can you hear me?
I can certainly hear you. You're sounding very well. And how is it there? Is it defrosted yet?
Yes, it's actually a little foggy, so it feels nice, almost magical. I don't know, it looks really nice with the lamppost and the lights. I've never seen New York City to be this foggy.
Get out there and take some photographs. Capture it for eternity.
Oh, yes.
Shaxi Naz, that's not your real name, is it?
It is Shafinaz, yes, with the
Shafinaz. Shafinaz,
yeah,
right? Oh, that's how you pronounce it, yeah?
Yeah, yes, Shafinaz.
Right, okay. You've got some questions that you'd like to ask us this evening. First of all, I'd like to tell you that I feel that there is romance in the offing immediately. And that this is developing. You've got an ongoing relationship, have you not?
Well, at this moment, after 9 months, he ended the relationship. Just right now have just sporadic emails. Not together at the moment. He's also long distance in another state.
Right. Yeah, but it is, as I say, it's an ongoing relationship. Every relationship goes through its ups and downs. You're just on a bit of a roller coaster ride at the moment. I feel that the continuing communication indicates that this man is still interested. He is not disappearing from your life. What he is doing is, in actual fact, he's thinking about his progress forward. Because all relationships go through different stages, and I feel that what you're arriving at now is that point where it's going to be decided, is this going to be a commitment or is it not? And I feel, that a decision is going to be made. As I'm speaking to you, I hear that the month of April is going to be very important. In the immediate past, had you, prior to this little hiatus, had you actually decided that you would take a holiday together?
Yes, we were supposed to go on a holiday from the 2nd through the 9th of January, but he abruptly ended the relationship back in October, so I had to even cancel my vacation days. We talked about vacations before, even in Europe, where he's from, so not sure what is... what is in the future, not sure, but that would be great.
No, I do feel that you will take a holiday together, and that will be the relationship sealed. Yeah, that will be it. You will decide that as from that point in time, that you and this gentleman are going to make it work, and he is just at that point in his life where I feel that he's changing his position with his work. He's stepping forward. He's making progress. Everything's up in the air. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. He's the company he works for, especially his immediate boss, they're not very energetically matched. So he did have a lot of stress from work.
That's part of the problem. It isn't just you. Yeah. It's a whole host of matters in his life that have come to rest on his shoulders, and he's not dealt with it particularly well. But behind every man there's a woman, and I do feel that to stick with this and you're going to succeed. Would you like to have a brief word with my friend Countess?
Yes, absolutely. Hello there.
Hello, beautiful. What I would love you to do is just allow all the beautiful things to happen that are your destiny while you are looking into this future connection, or rather reconnection. Just put your happy self first and do lovable, wonderful things for yourself so that you can sustain your joyful energy while he's trying to decide what he wants. And I wish you the very best of luck. You have such a gentle sweetness. You deserve something terrific this year.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so wonderful, and I love Edgar Allan Poe, and you guys picked the best poems, and and the sonnet, and reminded me of my literature class and how much I enjoyed, and thank you so much. It just fills my heart with so much love and happiness. Thank you. Just even thinking about it. It had been very tough, yes.
Shaz, it's going to be all right, believe me, and I know that this man is making a mistake. He's going to correct that mistake. You will find that you holiday together round about the months of April and May of this year. You'll find a togetherness, and as somebody once said, the best part of breaking up is when you're making up, and you will be making up. Thank you very much for your call this evening. You've been a wonderful caller. Thank you very much, Shazinaz.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Countess, if people want to contact you privately for a personal consultation, how can they do that?
They can find me at CountessStarella.com or the wonderful world of Oranum.
Oranum.com. Yes, you've got a chat room on there. People can contact you. Go in and search for Countess Starella, or you can have a look for Psychic John G. That would be myself, Psychic John G. Sutton. We're going to take a call now. Could we speak, please, to Jennifer?
Hi, how are you? Hi, Countess. Hi, John G.
Hello.
Hello, Jennifer. I'd like you to speak first to my friend, Countess.
Hello, darling.
Okay.
How's the new year treating you? How can I help you?
It is doing very well. Thank you very much.
What's on your mind this evening?
There's a lot, you know. Maybe love, I guess. Another one.
Are you in love?
Yes, I am. But we're recently separated.
How recent?
About 3 weeks.
And are you comfortable saying the first name of the other person?
Yes, his name is Brian.
And how old is he?
He's about 35 years old.
You're going to need laughter and patience for this. Do you, at this very moment, just want him to come back and rekindle this thing?
Yes, kind of.
Kind of.
Of course, I do.
Kind of is not definitive enough. You have to be absolutely sure that you want him. But you know what? I'll tell you what those two words mean. Those two words mean you need a break too. You need a chance to think this over and re-examine the priorities and look at what led up to this impasse. I believe he still cares for you, but I wonder if the relationship is just really enough for you. Perhaps after a short separation, both sides will come to an understanding of how much they need each other. What do you think, John?
I think that this man is going to make an amazing comeback, and I do feel that you're going to connect stronger this time than you were before. I don't feel that communications have completely ended. Have you received a text or email from this man recently, Jennifer?
No, I haven't.
Because that is going to be the start of it. Also, do you have connections to Dallas?
Yes, I do.
Because I see the city of Dallas, yeah, but I also see there's going to be some connections to California ahead. So I do feel that you'll go to California with this man. I do feel that you are going to make real progress in your life. Also, are you a manager, Jennifer?
No, but he is.
He is a manager, yeah, because there's a great deal of stress involved in this relationship concerning management. Has he mentioned the fact when you were closer together that he is under stress?
Yes, he has.
Believe me, Jennifer, this very much similar to the previous caller. This isn't all about what's happening between you. It's about what's happening with him as well. You've felt that, though, yourself, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Say a prayer for him, Jennifer. You're a gentle lady. You're also very spiritual. Do you speak to your angelic guardian angels?
I speak to saints. I'm Catholic, so I speak to like St. Anthony and St. Jude, and
Mm-hmm. You speak to angels. I know that you do, Jennifer. Uh-huh. They're telling me, not specifically the angels, but your guides, are telling me that you speak to angels. Yes. Do you also have an icon, like is it the Virgin Mary?
Yes. It is the Virgin Mary.
Oh.
Am I psychic or am I psychic?
You are psychic.
But you speak to the angels, and the angels are listening to you. But the angel that is with you now, in a time of what I consider to be need, is the Archangel Michael that watches over you. I'm absolutely certain that you are being protected, and you've got to believe this absolutely. Because what is about to happen now, is you are going to be connected. Jennifer, would you like to stay on the line for a minute, and I'll speak to you after we come back from the break?
Of course I would. I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you. Just stay online. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to take a break for a minute, and we'll be back.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella. One of Britain's most respected psychic mediums, John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net. Join the Pacific Northwest EFT Tappers at the 4th Annual Tappers Gathering this March 1st at Bastyr University. Tapping enthusiasts from across the region will be sharing healing stories, learning different EFT applications, and forging a strong community. This event raises money and awareness for continuing EFT tapping scientific research. All net proceeds go to our 501c3 nonprofit conducting a study showing how EFT can alter gene expression. Bring your cards and information for a fulfilled day of networking and inspiring one another. Visit www.nwtappersgathering.com or call 360-661-6877. www.nwtappersgathering.com or call 360-661-6877.
Join us February 14th through the 17th for the 22nd Annual Women of Wisdom Conference in Seattle. Come explore the new paradigm, riding the wave of the heart. Inspirational speakers, experiential workshops will change your life for good. Join Donna Eden, Esther Nicholson, Jalaja Bonheim, Julie McIntyre, and S.J. Tucker. Everything is individually priced, and evening events are open to men. Reduced prices for teens, students, and seniors. Looking for community? Join us this February. Visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. Oh, and you'll want to attend the CD music release concert that S.J. Tucker is giving Saturday, February 14th. That's womenofwisdom.org, 206-782-3363. That's 206-782-3363.
Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated, life-altering changes occurring on the planet? The Quantum Vortex is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum healing and energetic activations. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, Meg Benedicte is accelerating change at the cellular level. For more details on private sessions, meditation CDs, downloads, and teleseminars, visit newearthcentral.com.
Good evening and welcome back to Psychic World. This is John G. Sutton, and with me this evening is Countess Starella. You doing well, Countess?
Yes, effervescent. The scent of orange blossoms is wafting through the house.
At 50 degrees? 50 degrees, yes. I believe, in Florida.
Yes, it is. A little chill.
Hey, well, it's about time you got some of that. Jennifer, you still on the line?
Yes, I am.
Jennifer, I was talking before the break about you communicating with angels and being protected. I don't know if it's been in your agenda in your mind to visit Ireland, but you will visit Ireland.
No, I haven't, but I love Europe. I've been to Italy and I've been to France.
You're going to visit Ireland and the United Kingdom within the next 18 months. My visions usually are within 18 months. So if I'm seeing Ireland and I'm seeing England, which is where I know that you're going to visit, you'll also visit, write this down as I'm speaking to you, Jennifer. Or don't forget, you can get a podcast of the show on transformationtalkradio.com if you want to download a podcast of this show. That's transformationradio.com, and the show is called Psychic World. But I can see a place called Knock, K-N-O-C-K, in Ireland, which is there is a shrine there to the Virgin Mary, and you are going to go, Jennifer.
Oh, really? That would be amazing.
But you will not go on your own. I feel that this man is going to see the light. He's going to conquer the problems that are surrounding him with his work, and that he will move forward. Jennifer, I don't know, do you know if he's had some stress pains in his arms and his shoulders?
Yeah, actually, I think he thinks he has tendinitis in his elbow from playing golf.
Yeah, he's got pains down his arm and his shoulders, I'm telling you. It may very well be, but I also feel a great deal of this is stress-related.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, you can help him. As I say, behind every great man there's a woman, and he is going to be very good. Is he going up for vice president?
Vice president? Yeah, I mean, his friend owns his business, so I imagine he pretty much is going to be like the next man in charge, to be honest.
That's right. He's going to be the next one up from the top. Jennifer, I know this is going to be resolved for you. I'll say a prayer for you as well. And I know that you're a very saintly lady. Your guardian angels are surrounding you and protecting you. Believe absolutely. Mark my words, you'll see Ireland. You will not go on your own. You'll go with this very nice gentleman. And he is really, when he gets round to it. And I do feel that your love affair will come back and that you will achieve what you want to achieve in life. Also, as I'm speaking to you, I see an area of Dallas called Oak something. Do you know it?
Oak. Like
not the tree. Not the tree. It's an area.
Yeah, it's like called Oak Lawn, or I think that's about it.
There's going to be some connections immediately ahead with you there, but I do feel that you are going to be a very happy lady in life, and that you will succeed. Jennifer, thank you very much for calling in this evening. You've been a wonderful guest.
Bless you, dear.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Countess.
Good luck, darling.
Y'all have a great evening.
Thank you very much for calling. That was a wonderful guest there, Countess. Yeah, and we've got another lady on the line that we'd like to speak to. Is it possible to speak to Dawn?
Hello, Dawn.
Hello, Dawn, and just give me a second here. Yeah, Dawn. We're talking about a man. We're talking about a strong man, are we not?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
A physically strong man. And I know this sounds odd, but did this man carry a gun? I mean, he's not a villain, yeah?
No,
quite the opposite. Do you know if he did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was an ex-detective cop.
An ex-detective. So he had a secreted weapon about him, a gun. I'm telling you, Dawn, yeah? Tell me I'm right about this.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. And you've recently heard from this man, yeah? Because there's a relationship here, but he's got to sort his life out. Dawn, I know that there are problems surrounding him, but it all comes to a head as we get into the April-May time of this year, when decisions are being made, and he puts his life into order. I don't feel that he's working now with the detective side, because I feel he's put that part of his life behind him. Is that correct?
Yes, he's in another field of line of work.
He's in another field of work, yeah. Do you link to Queens?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
You got that fog around you today?
Very bad in New York. It's extremely bad. It's like driving blindfolded. It's so bad.
Oh, my God.
Bad. You're crawling. You have to crawl. It's so bad. It's very dangerous. And I'm a school bus driver, so it's even very bad. Very bad.
Oh, you've got to be careful with that, Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will.
It'll clear. It'll be clear tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day.
Yes, it is another day. I just need to ask you something.
Please do, Dawn.
The whole month of December, he was completely silent. Had not heard from him, and not until the first week of January. The holidays, nothing came and went, and I would not call. And I don't know why. I still don't know why he didn't make contact with me. I
think he has. It's as if everything in his life he has to put right, and I feel that he's still locked into another relationship that he is sorting out. Am I correct? Yes?
Well, he's getting divorced, yes.
But he's ending that relationship and he's going to move on. And although he hasn't said he's going to make any commitment, no man is an island, and this gentleman is going to need a love, and you are the lady that he does love. But he has been coming to you, and he is passionate, and he does kiss you and hold you and tell you that he loves you when he's with you.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't say anything about love to me.
He comes to you and kisses you and makes love to you, yes?
Yeah, but he will not say that word.
Well, actions speak louder than words. He should be saying it, but he actually does mean it. Would you like to just have a quick word with my friend, the Countess?
Okay, sure, thank you.
Dawn, darling, how long have you known this man?
Over 2 years involved.
Goodness, you are at such a high vibration of love and wanting to have joy in your life, and he seems to be throwing roadblocks in front of you. To be ignored at the most precious month of the year. Think this over, Dawn. Think this over carefully. Even though he loves you, do you think you are ready to forgive him for all this aloof disappearing?
I just keep giving him... I keep just hoping that after the divorce, his behavior will change. I keep giving that as an excuse.
Well, we will hold this vision for you. In the meantime, sing, dance, laugh, and lean on all the people who truly love you. They need you right now as well.
Do you see that happening, though, his behavior changing after divorce?
Somewhat, but I wouldn't call it a radical change. It will be a slow change, so no unrealistic expectations. A kind of flexible, go-with-the-flow attitude works with a guy like that.
And will he profess his love finally after that? Or,
it does seem like the ability to express that emotion will get stronger.
Okay.
Good luck with this, dear.
Okay. Thank you.
Dawn, do not despair with this. There's been recent connections with this man. He is going to connect further with you. I'm absolutely sure that once he's sorted himself out properly, then there is only one pathway that he will take, and I do feel that it is going to be to you. You love this man. That's the problem, you see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And although you say he hasn't told you that he loves you, his actions at times when he comes around to see you indicate that there is a passion there. And
yes, there is, but that can only be physical.
You can feel it when you're in his arms, can't you?
I think I can. I want to, but I don't want to give myself false hope either.
Well, I'm sure that this is not false hope, and he is at the bottom of all this a very decent, respectable man who wants to make a happy life for himself. And I feel that he's been through something of a traumatic time. Mm-hmm. Dawn, thank you very much for calling in this evening.
Thank you.
You know how to get hold of us if you really want to. Thank you very much, Dawn.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Mm-hmm. So, Countess Starella, it's CountessStarella.com, yes?
Yes, indeedy.
Or they can contact you where?
Oranum.com.
It's Countess Starella on Oranum.com, or you can get Psychic John G on Oranum.com, or please do visit my website, psychicworld.net. There are many articles on there written by me, and I've published many books. You can get samples of my work on psychicworld.net. I'll hope to see you there. We're going to go for a break, and we'll be back.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
Ladies, are you living an inspired life? Do you yearn for a more passionate, dream-filled life? Here's Linda Joy, founder of Aspire Magazine, and she has a gift for you.
Aspire has launched its Mission to Inspire initiative with a commitment to give away 100,000 one-year digital subscriptions to women around the globe. Every subscription comes with a multitude of free gifts from our team inspiration partners.
To claim it all, go to aspiremag.net today. No purchase necessary, and live an inspired life.
Chris Stanis is a spiritual leader and healer and teaches a course on how you can transform your life through a meditation and healing system that will manifest your spirit's dreams. She manifested the Women of Wisdom Conference, the Women of Wisdom book, and this radio show. And she can show you how to change your life too. Are you ready? Visit the website and contact her at voicesofwomentoday.com. That's voicesofwomentoday.com.
Tune in each Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the hit radio show that illuminates the heart-centered bond of animal and human as souls destined to find each other in a lifetime. Each week, this world-renowned animal communicator, through her live call-in show, will assist you in understanding animals as light beings, here to raise the vibrational level of this planet. They're ready. Are you?
Good evening, welcome back to Psychic World. This is John G. Sutton of PsychicWorld.net, and with me is the amazing Countess Starella. Hello, Countess.
Hello, John, and hello, dear devotees.
Well, we're going to sing a song. I'm going to sing you a song, and you're going to sing a song with me. Am I right, Countess?
Let's do this wonderful, wonderful song.
This is dedicated to all the people out there who are seeing it a little bit dark and misty tonight. Are you ready, Countess? In the wee small hours of the morning, while the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake and think about the girl. You never even think of counting sheep.
When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be there if only she would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss her most of all.
In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss her most of all. There you go. In the wee small hours of the morning. Can we please speak to Sophia?
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Hello,
Hi,
Sophia.
honey.
It's very nice of you to call in. Yeah. You've got some questions that you want to ask us. Let's concentrate on love, Sophia, because that's the one that's in your mind, is it not?
Yeah, that's one of them, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do feel that you are going to be a success. But also, have you been thinking of a move, a change of location?
Yes, I've been going back and forth with that. I'm in this odd transition. So, yes, that actually has been.
Yeah, because I do feel that you are going to have a change of location. And it's not that far away, actually. I feel it's within the next 2 to 3 months. Would that be seem about right with you, Sophia? That's how I see it.
Yes, it's a possibility. It's still very up in the air. But yes, it's up in the air. Yeah.
But you are going to make a decision here, Sophia, let me tell you that. And, okay, give me a second. Have you had a relationship with a man out of state?
No, I have not. I'm single currently.
Because there's going to be a connection with a man out of state. And I do feel that emails and text messages and I don't know if you've used a thing called Skype, but you will be doing because they're out of state. And I do feel that this is California. Do you know people in Los Angeles?
No, I don't really know anybody there. Mm-mm.
Because I do feel California, but Los Angeles is coming up. I'm not saying you're going to move there, and I know it's a long way from where you are at the moment, but I do sense that Los Angeles and California is going to feature in your future in a relationship way. You split up in the past, Sophia.
Yes, but it was a while ago. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
it wasn't too serious, though.
No, but they're saying don't look back, look forward, because as you're moving forward, you are going to connect. And also, there's a kind of course of study that you're going to have to do. Do you currently work with computers?
I do not work with computers, no.
Because there's a course of study concerning computers and a computer system.
Oh, yes. There's certain, courses that I have to take online to get certified. So I think that maybe have to do with it.
That's right. I've been shown computers courses that you've got to take, qualifications that you've got to get, and then it all falls into place. Does that make some sense, Sophia?
Yeah, that's a bit stressing me out. I think if I do that, that might help lift the load off my shoulders.
Well, let me tell you this. Once you apply yourself to doing this, and you're a lady, I hate to say this, do you know what I mean by prevarication, that you keep putting it off till tomorrow?
Yes, I am guilty of that. You're right.
You've got to stop that, Sophia, because once you apply yourself to doing this, then you're going to be far more successful than you ever imagined. You read books, Sophia?
Yes, I do.
I can see books around you. And also, as I'm speaking, I don't want to plug people's books. I mean, I'll plug my books. Read my books. John G. Sutton. Go and search me on Amazon, yeah? But I feel that you've been reading Dan Brown. Is that correct?
Have I been reading who?
Dan Brown.
No, I don't think I've heard of him.
All right, yeah. It's that one about the mystery. It's like a mystery writer. Because you like adventure books. I know that you do, yeah? You're going to read Dan Brown, believe it or not. And also what I feel is that once you actually apply yourself to these studies, then success comes and you get promotion. So you're going to be able to move. You're going to be able to find yourself the place that you want to live. There is love immediately ahead. You'll be connecting long distance, but you won't mind commuting because this man is going to be very mobile. I feel that he is in some way an executive, because you're an educated lady yourself. So all you've got to do is put your mind to actually completing these studies and you will succeed. Would you like to have a quick word with my friend, the Countess?
Sure, thank you, yes. Hello there.
You ready? You ready, darling, for a brand new love?
I am. I think I have a little bit more. I don't know right now, but I think I need a little bit more time, but I'm getting there.
Well, the opportunity will present itself when you are in a centered, joyful space. So first, create that, and then imagine what you would most love to attract. And I believe the universe will grant your wish, and I will certainly say a prayer for it. So lovely to meet you. Good luck, darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sophia, can I just talk to you a little bit about your health?
Yes, please.
Sophia, yeah. Have you not been sleeping properly?
I mean, I have, maybe not as much as I should or as well. So yes.
There is a sleep problem that you've got, I feel, yeah. And although you might think this is unusual, there's a problem with your pillows.
Oh, how so?
I don't think that your head is in the correct position. Have you been waking up slightly with a pain in your neck or your back?
I think so. I think you may be right at that, yeah. I haven't paid attention to that part, but yeah, now that you say it, yeah, that's true.
Because I am being shown here that you need different pillows. I'm not sure exactly where you're going to get these pillows from, but you need different pillows for your posture because it's putting your neck into the wrong position. If you took some proper advice on that, now honestly do that, yeah? But the sleeping pattern needs to be adjusted. Also, I feel that there is going to be a slight change in your diet. So I don't know if you've decided that this year you're going to change your diet, but I do feel that you are. And there's something telling me that you're cutting out meat to a certain extent. Have you decided that you're going to be almost vegetarian?
No, not vegetarian, but I think certain fried foods and unhealthy ones I'm cutting down on a little bit of the meats. So I'm a little bit more, specific with that.
That's what you're doing, and you'll feel a change in your body. Yeah, they say that we are what we eat, but you will start to feel a much more positive change, and you'll feel more energized. Because I feel that as we were coming up to the new year, you were feeling slightly lethargic, and I feel that's to do with what you've been eating. Does that make some sense, Sophia?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, totally makes sense. Absolutely.
Well, you are really going to succeed. And also, do you have an affinity for cats?
Oh my God, that's so funny. I actually have 2 cats.
Yeah, because I see cats around you. But you, I know this sounds crazy. Sophia, do you sing to your cats?
Do I sing? Sometimes as a joke. I talk to them. I talk to them more, but some.
Your cats absolutely love you, Sophia. You've been a wonderful guest. Give your cats a little song. They love your voice. Sophia, thank you very much for calling in.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Be happy. Yeah, he'd be happy. We've enjoyed this show. It's been wonderful for you all to join us. Do join us again next week. This is Psychic World. You can contact me at psychicworld.net. You can contact Countess Starella at countessstarella.com or honorainham.com. Countess, the last word.
Have a blissful night and a brilliant tomorrow. Love and hugs to all.
You've been listening to Psychic World with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella. Tune in each Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern for one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net. See you next week. Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella. One of Britain's most respected psychic mediums, John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Steffen each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit thetruthisfunny.com.
The Tick-Borne Disease Alliance, TBDA, has just launched Fight Back for a Cure, a new national grassroots campaign to build support for the fight against tick-borne diseases. This fall, 24-year-old John Donnelly is biking across America to meet others affected by tick-borne diseases and raise awareness about the national tick-borne disease epidemic. TBDA wants you to get involved in the campaign and follow John's journey. To learn more, visit fightbackforacure.org.
Thank you for listening to Transformation Talk Radio. Like us on Facebook/Transformation Radio Network. Tweet and follow us at TransformNet. Visit us at www.transformationtalkradio.com and find us on Pinterest, Google+, YouTube, spiritualnetworks.com, Flickr, Tumblr, and Spreaker. Just search for Transformation Talk Radio. Please stay tuned at the top of the hour.
What's getting your attention as physical pain or illness? Have doctors been unable to help? Consider an intuitive healing session with Christy Borst. Amazing things happen every day, sometimes with jolting awareness, and sometimes with subtle shifts aided with Christy's divine healing gift. Release that which no longer serves you. For more information and to contact Christy, visit healingresonance.us. That's healingresonance.us.
Laura Longley is on a mission to remove stuckness from your life for good and replace it with happiness. Tune in Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for The Laura Longley Show, where authentic change takes flight. Say yes to that inspired you and goodbye to your stuckness as Laura and her guests deliver powerful ways to work through common problems in this fun and unique hit show.
Are you feeling stuck? Do you want to be free from fears and doubts and finally feel good about yourself, but you just don't know how to get there? Dr. Schaub's Accelerated Breakthrough Program provides you with the tools and solutions